So, how do you feel about just quickly running through Sayori's story, like skipping as much of the dialogue as we can and just going for Sayori and see
We
what
can do
happens?
that. I was actually curious too, though, what the different options would be if we went through a different way. Like, you remember back when we were pretty much going Yuri, but then there was a time or an option that says, "Oh, well, I love you," or I don't, or I think that you're a great friend or whatever.
Yeah.
I
Uh,
I wonder if that changes anything at all
I wonder that too.
because it does give you multiple choices and there are multiple endings. So I'm wondering if if you go straight one character the whole game, obviously you have a different ending, but if you diverge a little bit, like if you're going in one character direction and then you go in another character direction, if that gets you a different ending, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Hmm. Well, I'm down with going straight Sayori if you want. So
Yep.
we have to do a reset.
Yep. Will the side stories be removed? No, the side stories won't be removed, right?
No, because we are actually this is outside of the
Yeah,
main
yeah, yeah,
story.
yeah.
Try writing poems for different characters and viewing their special scenes in Doki Doki Literature Club. So that means we'd have to do each character.
Yep.
And I'm wondering if there's a secret for Monica, a secret choice for her.
Probably.
That would be interesting.
Probably. Run the reset.
And just for a context, um, they didn't have this part, like this virtual machine, on the main game. This would actually be on your desktop.
Oh.
So it would write to you on a notepad file and put it on your desktop.
Oh.
So it would trip you out because you'd be like, "What the fuck? She's hacking my computer. What happened to the background?"
That is a good question.
I don't need to review a detailed warning of what.
No, no. Oh, there we go. What happens if you. Oh, there is no load game, of course.
How do you spell your name?
Yeah, that is. You were. Yeah, big N. No. OU. GHT. Yeah.
Question mark. We can skip this.
Yep, 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 yep.
So what we're gonna do is we're going to pick Sayori's words.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
let's see. I pulled up a guide that has all of her words. So let me
Cool,
see.
cool, cool. Alright.
I remember this already.
I don't. But alright. Yeah, okay, let's go.
Maybe you're right.
I don't remember the don't want to read part. I could probably fall asleep part, because I mean, technically the last time I think we were reading a book with Jerry.
Do you want to just start with this part? Start with the top and we could go down?
Nah, I think we could go. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica.
We're probably going to seem really lame compared to the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, no one will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds.
What's this? Sorry, taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this.
Huh? That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could. Cupcakes. Aha, good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. She makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it? Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyways, we still need to work out the details of the event itself.
I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to anything and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. What? I opened my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision.
Whoa.
I nearly fell out of my chair.
Sorry. Wait, actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club.
Does our school have a napping club?
You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? You need to get used to it.
Don't say that so loud. I glanced over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard.
It's true, though.
Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori.
It's what I do best.
That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you?
Huh? Not every day.
That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time?
It's a secret.
I knew it.
Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt.
I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you.
Huh?
Sayori glanced around at herself.
How's it written all over me?
You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here.
Ah.
I ran my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this.
My hair is just really hard to get right.
Don't fall. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't even straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right there.
Oh.
I tried to wipe the stain off with my finger.
But no one would ever notice that.
Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Honestly, fortunately, I really don't care about that.
Hey, you meanie.
And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet?
Huh? That's super mean.
Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind.
This is so funny.
What is?
Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things.
Huh? Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid.
It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you?
I guess.
Hey, be careful. The button might come off.
Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly?
It did when I bought it.
Right. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner than that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about?
It means my boobs got bigger again.
Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so. Why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that?
But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all.
Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more.
Phew. So much better.
Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around.
So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right?
What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying like it's a good thing?
Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. That's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned.
Stop saying all these embarrassing things.
Huh? I didn't say anything embarrassing.
Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier.
Only if you focus on going to bed earlier.
Fine, fine. It's a deal.
I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves.
Yeah, I guess so, huh?
Maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. If you know it, I
You're doing it again, Sayori!
Oh, but I was joking that time.
Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes.
Okay, everyone.
Monica suddenly calls out.
Why don't we share the poems we wrote? Yay! I can't wait to read yours.
Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic. Wait, I sounded way too enthusiastic then. But but Sayuri still trusts a way to retrieve her poem.
By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really do much inspiration since I've never really done this before.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait.
Sarah and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook.
Oh.
I didn't know you had a notebook spiral. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sat. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I did the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? And you know it!
Are we going, Sayori?
Of course! I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayuri first. Okay, that's a new line. She's my good friend after all. Yeah, like...
Huh? Oh my goodness. This is so good.
Huh?
I love it. I had no idea you're such a good writer.
Sayori? You must be seriously overacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing.
Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either.
Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it?
Huh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I'll understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a dreadnought poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it.
Sayori hooks the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori.
Oh, she's so cute.
Yeah, she is.
I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It reminds me how you're really part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact I'm standing in front of you in the clubroom. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See, it's like I said before. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay?
If you know what I mean.
Oh yeah, she'll figure out a way to make you have fun.
Oh yeah.
That will be my way of, thanking you.
Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then.
Yay! Now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry. I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that.
Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning makes you feel like you missed me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast.
Sayori. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
No, just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still try my best.
Ah, yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I want breakfast.
Yeah.
I made eggs and toast.
Yay, my favorite. Even though we were late to school.
Sounds good. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This is so much fun. Monica's the best.
Ah, yeah.
But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. Who should I write?
You wanna do Yuri?
Well, knowing what we know, we might not want to ignore Monica, you know?
We could do Monica.
Yeah, Monica then Yuri. Okay.
And, let's see. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like.
Is that so?
You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had these sorts of things in common.
Ah, well. We may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different.
Well, that may be the case, but there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks to you. It sounds like the two of you, really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So, I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem.
You sure not reading into it too much?
I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has a kind of gentle feel to it. I could tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy could enjoy sad things too?
Yeah, that's totally unexpected.
Well, to each their own, and you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. If you know what I mean. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. The best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of style, but I always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything.
Ah ha ha
ha. Is it just me? Or is Monica telling you that you'll get impressing her if you try to impress someone and then you break after the first part? So you don't, it's like when you go through the first time, you impress one of the three girls, but if for whatever reason you have another choice where they want your approval, then you change it. Maybe you get Monica. Maybe. That's just a hunch I have, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. Doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read it then.
Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction the speckle protrudes. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas, already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in.
Okay, that was different.
Was it different?
Yeah.
I think it was the same.
No, I'm pretty damn sure it was different because it had like the same feel to it, but it wasn't that descriptive. Like she was in the last one, she was pulling sentences out of the air, like she was just staring at the sun. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading.
Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking.
This is fine. Don't force yourself.
I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it.
So it's that bad.
No, did I just raise my voice? I'm sorry.
Yuri brushes her face, buries her face. I could help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. I might take Yuri a while to get used to the new people. It's fine. Really, I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are typically new of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing that I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate than the topic matter. They form fit the two together. I remember this part.
Yep, so do I. Alright, so we only have Natsuki left this time around.
I kind of remember this too.
Yep.
Yeah, she does all the simple poems.
Yeah, but I kind of like her style, to be honest. It's simple, but effective.
It's effective, yeah, exactly. Yeah, she can still write. This is Natsuki's theme.
Yeah.
It's something unsettling about that.
Yeah. And I got the feeling that if you go with Natsuki's choices, I think she would be a lot more sweet and giggly.
Probably.
Yeah.
Either that or she'd be so standoffish, and then you, like, little by little get into her, like, good graces, I guess.
Yeah.
We're gonna find out.
Yeah.
We will.
Yeah. Let's go. Help me, Sayori. Natsuki? Natsuki glares at me, drawing up any words I had in my mouth. I instead turned to Yuri. Yuri? But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori?
Huh?
Yeah, everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this?
Dreadnought. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject in their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? That's exactly why. Exactly why nobody likes. Stop. Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute, and nothing's wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful.
Sayori? Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression.
I'll make some tea.
Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So, this is why Sayori is vice president. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return.
Wasn't Yuri the vice president before?
Yes, she was. But that was after Sayori had disappeared.
Ah. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. Couldn't even bring myself to interject. President, that kind of embarrasses me.
Nah. It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either.
Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she?
You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing.
I don't think she's an airhead.
Me neither.
I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see herself get hurt. Foreshadowing?
Usually does that, yes. That makes two of us. You can count on me! Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more.
That's new.
Yeah?
Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. How about you?
Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you've learned something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better.
I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with a newfound determination. Wait.
Dreadnought. Ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go! Sarah beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori? About what happened earlier.
What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often?
No, no, no. It's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just want your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you.
Phew. You know, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too.
That's...
Every day is gonna be so much fun.
It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do this. And I think that's gonna be it for this video.
Okay.
Yeah. What do you have to say about this time around, Alex?
I'm really liking this actually. I think it's definitely a change from Yuri, but you know, at this point, still nothing too crazy. You know, there's been a couple of points of like foreshadowing what's gonna happen, but you know, this is happy. I could deal with this. You know, it's good so far. You know, Sayori's pretty awesome, so I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot.
Yeah, I'm digging it totally. I've forgotten my own outro.
So you said, well, humans, thanks for joining us. We'll see you on the next episode, and please like and subscribe and make sure that you hit the bell notification because you don't want to miss our next episode.
Well, you said it better than me, so that's it. Bye-bye.